YouTube, we have a ginormous news update for the Overwatch World Cup. This is everything you need to know about it for the group stage and finals. So let's get down to business. We're live on Twitch. Everybody say hi. Hello. Okay. Welcome to the 2023 Overwatch World Cup group stage and finals. The top 16 teams traveling to Anaheim are ready for the first Overwatch World Cup LAN and group stage since 2019. Anaheim being the Anaheim Convention Center. Because that is where BlizzCon's being held next week. I'll be there, and hopefully I'll see you there if you're attending. Since 2019, yeah, the last time they did it, I was there as well, because I was part of Team Canada at that time. I'm not part of the World Cup this year, but I'll be attending as a spectator this time, so that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, the top 16 teams have been split into 4 groups and will compete in a round-robin gauntlet to determine the 8 teams advancing to the final bracket taking place at BlizzCon. So we have Group A. I'm gonna mess this up because I'm gonna do my best to figure out what all these acronyms are for the countries. I believe this is Korea, Colombia, Mexico, Finland in Group A. Group B is Great Britain, Australia, Brazil, and Canada. Group C is China, Spain, Hong Kong, and Thailand. Group D is USA, Saudi Arabia, France, and Japan. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. I think that is what the stages are. Obviously, I'm Canadian, so I'm rooting for them. I think our group B, is a little tough. I believe you need to be the top 2. So you play like a round robin. You play each team, I think, once. And whoever comes out with the top 2 teams with the best record make it out of their group stages. So this is a pretty tough one. I think Great Britain and Australia are big. And Brazil, honestly. I think this is they're all very good teams. Obviously, the fan favorites for this, NA audience is probably Team USA. What is their bracket? KSA, France, and Japan. It's pretty good team too, I'll be honest with you. And then who were the favorites in the previous years? The last couple of World Cups, it was Korea and China that were killing it, if I remember correctly. I remember in 2019 we got like 7th place. A couple of dark horse teams beat us. But in 2018, when I was part of the World Cup, we came 3rd behind Korea and China. So yeah, these are all very, very good teams, especially in Group D. That's right. So that's going to be exciting. We can see it here. Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. This is what the bracket looks like if you're interested in the tournament stuff. Now, as we go down, you can find the full match schedule here as well. And where can you watch this? Well, the Play Overwatch Twitch and YouTube channel, the Contenders Twitch and YouTube channel, simulcasted. And you also get drops, though, if you watch it or co-stream it on Twitch. You can also tune into some of your favorite streamers and content creators who will host the group stage and finals watch parties. These are the official co-streamers. You have Emong, Flat, and J3. But anybody here on Twitch, if they're watching it, you can join them and also get drops as well. These are the Blizzard endorsed streamers. So these are all great streamers. I'm friends with all of them. You can watch them. I'll see if I have time to watch them this weekend, but I know for sure they're going to be streaming this weekend. I might be off Friday, Saturday, so for sure go there. But if you want my company and I'm online, come hang out. We'll chat about the game too. Aw, yeah. Okay. Watch parties. Oh, it's telling you right here. Take part in celebration and host a watch party yourself by applying for the Overwatch World Cup watch party program here. Fans, streamers, content creators are all invited to join in by using the following titles and hashtags when co-streaming. So yeah, we can all do this. Drops are enabled for all group stage and finals watch party. Details and guidelines for hosting can be here. So, speaking of drops, there's going to be a lot. Let's see here. The 2023 Overwatch World Cup celebration continues with in-game rewards. Oh my god, look at these orange skins. Oh boy, here we go. October 29th. Friday, what day is that? Friday, October 29th is beginning this Sunday till November 2nd, and then from November 3rd and 5th, you can watch and earn World Cup cosmetics when watching on Twitch. So 29th, 30th, only 2 days, you need to watch for 14 hours. To get 3 hours for the sprays. Once you hit 7 hours, you get the Orisa skin, then a Group B sprays, and then the Pharah home and away skins. 14 hours across 2 days. You're basically going to keep the stream on the whole time and watch these 3 or anybody else streaming. That's basically going to be how it goes. That's a lot in 2 days. Then only 2 days as well for the next group, for Group C and D. Same concept, Echo skin, Zarya skin. And then at the bottom, World Cup Finals drop. So this is while we're at BlizzCon. I know some of the streamers like Emong, Flats, J3, myself will all be at BlizzCon. We may or may not be co-streaming there. I think we can. There's going to be a couple of streamer stations. In the previous years, I remember when 2019 BlizzCon, there was a lot of stations set up for the original announcement of the PvE. I remember watching Stylosa and XQC and stuff do a little streaming session there. But the World Cup's going to be broadcasted on the official channels and everything. You can watch it there as well, or watch some of the co-streamers. You'll get the sprays, the home and away skin, the Ana one. Ooh, Ana home and away skins. More sprays, Bastion home and away. Name card, and then Doomfist home and away skins. These are all the orange skins across the next 2 days. This is what the spray looks like. Looks very nice. These are the name cards. Very nice. Make sure you connect your Battle.net account to ensure you are getting the drops. I'm going to skip all this stuff here, and then we go down to the next section of the article, which talks about crowd-funded prize pools. This is not new news, by the way. This is old news. For the first time in Overwatch history, we will be crowdfunding the World Cup prize pool with an exciting slate of skins and other in-game cosmetics over the coming months. 25% of Blizzard's revenue from the sale of Overwatch World Cup crowdfunding cosmetics and bundles will be contributed to the Overwatch World Cup prize pool. There will be no contribution cap, so prizing will continue to grow until crowdfunding ends on the last day of the finals. The platform fees will be deducted from the sales price to calculate the prize pool contribution. In celebration of our return, we are allocating a portion of the prize pool to all the teams competing in the tournament, and the percentages will be based on the tournament placing, 73% going to the top 16 teams, 27% equally distributed to the online qualifiers. So again, this was not new news because a couple of months ago, they already began selling these bundles. You guys, some people already own this Sojourn skin and these Lucio skins. Our first bundle, the conference bundles, went on sale on June 20th to 26th and featured new Overwatch World Cup home and away skins, hailing from each of the 3 regional conferences. We are excited to finally unveil our World Cup Legendary and Supporter bundles. So, the World Cup Mega Bundle. We have this, obviously, the Water Warrior Legendary Sojourn skin. Very nice skin. The Trident pose, on your mark voice line, name cards, souvenirs, the Lucio Bolero, did I say that right? Epic skin, this orange skin looks very cool, and the weapon charm for the Overwatch World Cup. Basically, the bundle, yeah, the Bolero epic skin, weapon charm. Oh yeah, we're pretty much at the end. And then the milestone rewards here, which are a celebration of the community during this crowdfunding period. As the total prize pool hits specific thresholds, a fun celebratory cosmetic like player icons will be distributed to all Overwatch 2 players. Below is a preview of the celebration cosmetics that will be granted upon reaching each milestone. Milestone 1, player icons for the 43 teams competing in the 2023 World Cup, so 1 for each. The milestone 2 is weapon charms, ooh, a Canadian one. And that's it. So it's basically just a lot of cosmetics. If you like cosmetics, this is cool. Now, I wish the article was a little bit more specific because now that I finished the article, it still leaves a lot of things, that could be a bit more transparent. Number 1, they started selling these bundles in June. Now, I remember when I used to follow a little bit of Dota like 7 or 8 years ago, you can see like a live tracker of the crowdfunding prize pool. Right now, we just have to take the word from Blizzard that, yes, we raised X amount, but like having a legally visible live tracker would be nice. It's gamified a little bit, and it's a lot easier to see like how much money's going in, and people can raise more or less depending on, or feel like they're contributing more once they see how like the community is responding to it. But they're keeping it tight-lipped right now. So who knows how much money we've raised? They're just gonna say, yeah, prize pool is only $600,000 because nobody bought it. Or did they? Who actually knows? There's probably legal reasons why. Legally speaking, if they say this, they can get gigasued if they don't actually say the correct amount. But I still think they should be transparent and show like the live, like if you can't get a live number, at least update people with how much money we've raised so far periodically. So definitely that's one point of criticism I have for these bundles. I think crowdfunding itself is good, but like the way they're going about it just feels very hush-hush, you know what I mean? Not the biggest fan of that so far. Number 2, I think these drops are very nice, cool skins and great cosmetics, but this is a lot of hours. 14 hours over 2 days. You are incentivizing people to just click the stream and leave it on. Listen, I'm not complaining as a creator because like more people watching the stream does mean more revenue for us, but I think I'm looking at it from a lens of a consumer or someone who wants to watch the World Cup, but obviously not everyone's going to be able to watch for 14 hours across 2 days. So it is going to let people just like leave the stream. It's forcing people to feel like they're going to miss out if they don't turn on the stream the whole time. From a viewer perspective, that can be a little annoying and it's a little steep. From a creator's perspective, it does mean more, you know, moolah in our pocket. So like I'm on the fence here. I want to, you know, make sure you guys are happy, but also the creators are happy, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it means you can't miss streams. People have lives, understandably. Believe it or not, people have lives. I know we talk about gamers, they might have no lives, but yes, they do have lives. And my third point of criticism is, what are these milestones? Milestone rewards are a celebration of the crowdfunding. As it hits, the prize pool hits specific threshold. So what's the threshold? They don't say, number one, what the milestone is, and number two, we don't know how much money we've made on the crowdfund so far. So this implies they'll let us know when we hit a threshold, but that's why I think it's like an arbitrary set threshold. It's like, okay, at this rate of the amount of money we're making, we'll set milestone 1, 2, 3 based on how much money we've raised so far, which seems a little, I'm just gonna say it how it is. It's a little slimy, right? Because they're being very strategic with it, where it's like, let's just see how much money we're making. Okay, we've only made 600K, so what's a reasonable milestone 1, 2, 3? We're gonna hit $2 million, so let's do milestone 1, 1 million, milestone 2, 1.5, milestone 3, 2 million. Instead of like setting the number now before everything, they do it after the fact. And we also don't know how much money we've made so far. So yeah, the lack of transparency, not my favorite, but I'm sure like these decisions are made by, you know, very high corporate executives and or shareholders, all to maximize profits. I get it. That's what businesses do. But I'm saying from a consumer perspective, I don't like it. From a business perspective, to strictly make lots of money and not give away, because they're crowdfunding, they want to keep as much money as possible. I know why they do it, but I don't personally agree with it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and especially when you're like, you know, as Blizzard, your public perception, your image isn't in the best spot. I feel like it's in your best interest to be as transparent as possible. But that's just me. Yeah, that's it for this article. We just got rated by Flats. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's it for this week's update.